for the United States at the federal level and the federal employees. This is about Wisconsin. And you can just take the flip side, just to underscore how idiotic this argument is, that they don't have it, you do, so we're taking away yours. Bill Gates has $40 billion. I don't. I don't see Scott Walker saying, well, we're going to take money away from you and spread it out. It's just unrealistic. And the other thing I want to talk to you about, Governor Walker, is a couple of things. He's been governor now for 2.5 months. 2.5 months. And here's what we have to show for it. 3 things. $140 million in tax breaks for corporations. We have workers' rights taken away, and we have hundreds of thousands of protesters spilling out into the street of the state of Wisconsin. That's all we have to show for it. We can do a lot better than this.
Let's listen to something that Republican Senate Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald said on Fox News.
If we win this battle and the money is not there under the auspices of the unions, certainly what you're going to find is President Obama is going to have a much more difficult time getting elected and winning the state of Wisconsin.
Mike Tate, the funny thing about Republicans going on Fox News is they start to feel like they're just talking to each other and that no one else is listening, because that is precisely what you have been accusing them of being motivated by from the start, an attempt to defund Democratic campaigns throughout the country, defund them by cutting off any possible contribution flow that might come from union workers who want to have their cause represented through Democratic candidates. I don't think you could have asked for a cleaner confession by Scott Fitzgerald about what they're really doing here.
I think Scott Fitzgerald had a momentary lapse of telling the truth. He was pretty clear that he's just trying to, this is just for purely partisan causes. And the real tragedy here is the people that are getting hurt the most are the working class in Wisconsin. They're doing it to score political points with the power players in Washington, and they're doing it to try to hurt the president. This is not about balancing the budget, creating jobs, or doing anything that the voters of Wisconsin sent these people to Madison to do last November, and it really is a tragedy.
Senator Erpenbach, for Scott Walker to come right out on Fox News and say, as he did, that Barack Obama will have a much more difficult time winning the state of Wisconsin as the final point about what he's been driving at legislatively, it had to be a surprise for you to hear him say it out loud on television.
Well, a couple of things. Yes, it was very surprising. There's no doubt about that. The agenda that they're pushing forward